Hi everyone, this is Giro-shan, and I found a new game that I'm playing, that I've played a little bit of anyway, and I thought I would share some of the play with you. It's in pre-release, called Crestfallen, as you can see, and basically I'm going to create a new character and start a new single-player game. You can play multiplayer, you can play PvP, there are some PvE servers that you can play on. This is going to be just a straight solo game. And I'm just doing it so you can see some of the gameplay. Maybe you'll be interested in playing. I'm not going to assign anything right here. I'm just going to go in like it is. I do have 2 points, but I can assign them once I'm in the game. So I just got to change my hairstyle, etc. Oh, that's ugly. Maybe a beard with some hair. Do we have a beard with some hair? I have a beard with some hair. That's not terrible hair. It's awful, but that's all right. We'll go with that. Color. No. Oh, red looks good. We'll go with that. Okay. Skin color, that's fine. I don't care. Red and a reddish. We'll go reddish. We'll stick with male. And in we go. We're going to start. I usually start in the east. We'll see where it starts this time. So it's going to load a basic map. I think the map is the same for everybody. Nodes might be in different place. I don't know. But I've always been starting in the east. And this time I am starting in the center, which is kind of interesting. But that's okay. So this is me right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm right below this kidney-shaped lake. Kind of kidney-shaped anyway. Kidney Lake is what I call it. And it's not a bad area. There's quite a bit of resources in the general vicinity. This is where the main town is, so you can get trading. And then right in here, there's an arena that you have to watch out for at this level because they will just kill you. The NPCs. It's PvE. So I have 3 things. If I open my inventory with the tab key, I have a building plan, I have a torch for nighttime, and I have a hammerstone with which I can harvest resources. I'm going to go ahead and, since this is where I am, I'm going to go ahead and spend my resources. Up at the top is inventory, crafting, stats, and journal. Stats are where I spend my available points. I have 2 points. They're spent either here or here. I'm going to spend my first 2 points. 1 there and 1 there. Now, people tell me, why did you do it intelligence? Well, I did intelligence because there is a thing, and I'll show you at some point, but in the beginning screen, intelligence does say that it works on the damage you do to an ore or tree when you do it. So at this point, I'm not doing really very much damage, so we're going to go ahead and just whack a tree. I need to collect fiber and craft a bandage and equip the bandage. But I need some kind of a weapon of some kind, and a club works. And I also need to build a hatchet and a mining tool, and we're going to get some rock here. So to build a hatchet to chop trees and a mining pick to bust up mine, we have to have rock and we have to have wood. It's 10 wood and 5 rock. So you beat on it until it all smashes down into nothing. You pick up all the rocks. Now each rock does not represent 1. I'm not sure what the number is, but I've got as many as 5 from 1 rock. So I think that it might be stat dependent, but we'll see how much we get. You saw that I chopped down 1 tree. Okay, so we're going to pick these up. And then we're going to whack this little tree. Hopefully this goes down a little faster than the other thing did, but there we go. We'll get it anyway, no matter what. I do see some fiber, which I need to go after. It's off to the left of that tree. Well, at least it looks like it might be fiber. That wasn't much wood. Alright, so just to see what I got 60 wood and 58 stone. So I'm going to go ahead and make a hatchet and a pick. And then I am going to go over here and pick some fiber. I need some fiber. Where's some fiber? There's a stone. I don't need that. I'm not seeing... Where's that fiber I saw? I must have been mistaken because I don't see it now. There, is that one? Nope. Well, look around and find some fiber. It looks like a green plant on the ground. Yeah, the whole ground is green, right? I'm at the center. That means on top of, I'm south of the center. On top of this little mountain, there might be some fiber, or down by the water. Looking around, doing the survival thing. This is a survival game. It's called a medieval survival game. Gotta watch out for that wolf. I can't kill him yet. I do have an axe. I'll keep running for now till I build a club and a bandage. But for a bandage, I need some fiber. An axe and a pick can fight. You can fight with them, but they're not as good as even a club. So a lot of times on top of these hills, there's fiber plants. There's some clover. Not all plants do this. It's the special plants that you have to do this with. And you see I picked up 3 clover. Nothing there. And this is heather, I think. And some more clover. These are used later in alchemy. Doesn't really do anything for me now, except for it gives me a little tiny bit of experience. And experience at this point, all experience is good experience. And keep your ears peeled for, oh, here's fiber. Now as fast as I can, I'm going to click the button. Oh, they must have fixed it, or changed it, or maybe it's only that way on PvP. But I got a fiber. Two fibers up there, maybe. Another friggin' wolf. So the first thing the wolves do when they start to growl at you is they run the other direction or off to the side. So if you turn around and run away, a lot of times they won't come after you. But let's build a club just to be safe. This is a gold. You can tell because of the rough nature of the stone. It's kind of agate-like, you know, choppy, broken up pieces. Where am I? You know, there is a place. We need to find more. Now what happened to my club? It didn't build it. There we go. Now we get a club. I usually like my axe at number 2, so I'll change that. And I need some fiber. Fiber. Yoo-hoo. Where is you? There's one. Couple. Yeah, they fixed it. per plant now. I was getting 2 earlier. That was on a community server. Not really sure how that was working or why it was working, but if I tapped really fast, I was getting multiple picks off the same plant. Does not appear to be working now. That's all right. Need to make a bandage. Come on. My clicker's not working real good. What the other step was, but it said I finished it. Oh, make a bandage. Pick fiber, make a bandage. So I got the first one done. I have to make a small chest. Let's make that right away. It'll just go in my inventory, and then I also have to craft 2 cloths. So I have to make cloth twice. And we'll pick some more fiber, and in a minute here we'll chop some trees because we're going to need the wood. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm whacking the key fast so that I can try and pick it up as quickly as possible as my cursor moves over it. There is not an auto pickup. There's no mouse pickup. I'm going to see what we can do with this thing. Okay, so we got that part done. We need to collect iron ore and coal. I haven't seen either one yet, but this is blue. It's an ice rock thing that can sometimes drop experience nodes that you can pick up. If I get one of those, I will level, probably from 1. I don't hold out hope that I'll get one on the first one though, but I did. So I equipped that. I'm going to equip it there, and then use it, and I got a level. So we're going to my stats, and I'm going to spend the 2 points, and this time I'm going to spend them both on strength, and the next one will all go on harvesting. Oh, wrong one. And at this level, oh, I got another one. I got 2 on 1. Let's try it, see where we get. Oh, I got another level. Look at that. Let me take one of those and one of those. And now it should be faster when I chop trees or harvest minerals, just to show you those again. This is prospecting. I increased damage by 5% with my picks, and then here increased by 5% with, or by 2% with my axes when I'm cutting down trees. And this has increased my melee damage by 2%. So, and then strength also increases melee damage. And I think what we're going to do here is we're going to find a place to make a house. And I think there's a good spot. I have examined a lot of this map, but I think this is where I want to make a house, right in here. So that's the Deadlands, the Orkin lands down below, and it's got a lot of resources down there. There is, maybe it's on the other side of this trees, a place with some iron mines and oil or coal mine. So I hope we're going to find that if it's present on this wild server. And there are the iron mines and a rock mine and maybe an oil. So let's cut these trees down. Notice I'm doing a little bit more damage now since I picked out that choice with my skill points. Alright, this one's iron right here. Looks kind of like the gold one did, except notice that it's a little more, I'm going to hesitate to use the word, but I'm going to use it anyway, smoother, rounder than the gold one. So if you look at that rock beyond, that's coal, by the way, and that is the kind of a surface that you get on a gold mine versus the smoother surface that you get on an iron mine. And we're going to whack this, and that'll finish our King's Quest. Oops. A little jerky with my hand there. Sorry. I might do it up on top of this hill too. Got to be careful though, because when you create a house and then you create what's called a crest, and that stops certain things from respawning within the range of the crest to a degree. So really it's kind of hard. See, already that tree has respawned that I cut down, which I really need to cut out the stump to stop it from spawning. I was not getting damaging hit with my axe, so there we go. Now I knocked out the stump. And notice at the bottom there is a health bar for my axe, and it is going down, so eventually it will become useless. Alright, now I think we're going to make it about right in here. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my crafting coat deal, and I am going to make a hammer. This is used for building, secondary building. It's for tearing stuff down and repairing. So then, now I have all that, I'm going to go back out. I'm going to go to my 8. So there are 8 buttons here. And they are numbered 1 through 8, but you can't see numbers, so. This is my building plans. When I hold the right mouse button down, I get a wheel. And I'm going to choose a base. And yeah, we'll do this one. I contemplated doing a rounded kind of thing, but that's okay. I'm not that interested in rounding it right now because I think we're going to be small. And we're going to put some squares down. We're going to just start with probably a 4x4, well, maybe just a 3x3. No, 4x4. Probably not going to have enough wood to finish this, but wood is really easy to get. And right now I have 51 wood left, so I'm going to put down this chest that I made. Where is it? There it is. Now to put something down, you have to put it on your toolbar. Everything works off your toolbar. So then I'm going to hit the number 6 key. Then I'm just going to drop it, and I can pick it up later and move it around if I need to. And I'm going to put some of my extra stuff in there just to get it out of my backpack. I'm going to take that back. I want that. And let's start making some cloth. So I'm going to make some clothing. We need some cloth. And we're going to need, for this we're going to need 2. I can make that right away. And then I am going to need more cloth. I have enough to make 2 cloth, I believe. Yeah, 6 each. I'm going to start that crafting, and then I'm going to have to pick some up. But first, I need some trees, so we're going to go down here and get some trees. Oh, before we do that, I have wood. Yeah, I'm going to make another one of these. That's the third thing I make. Now, I could do these trees close in, but they took longer to spawn. That on. Hide my scrawny bones. They take longer to respawn, so if I have a kind of a route, I've chopped here before, and I have kind of a route that I do. By the time I get through with it, the first trees will be able to respawn already. And there was an egg that dropped, and 2 eggs that dropped. You can't eat the eggs, unfortunately. They're for growing chickens. Oh, come on. And my axe is broken, so I'm just going to drop it because it does not matter. And you could repair it, but I'm not going to. It didn't make the other axe yet, did it? Put it in my toolbar. And with these starting items, you will be making quite a few of them. There's a deer. I could go try and chase it down, and with the servers being kind of new and stuff, it was very possible I could get it, but they're really not that much more effective than wolf meat. So I'm really not all that interested in running around right now and trying to catch them. So that's one. We're going to do one more round. I'm going to go over here, start chopping here. And yeah, I know I left some stuff. They fall so crazy, it's hard to get it all when you're just standing by the tree. But right now, I don't want to chase things down yet. I'll go get them here in a little bit. Come on. It's not that far away. Yeah, I'll just get them now. They don't have to come back for them. Later on, when I have more fiber too, I can make a bow and arrow, and that makes it easier to kill the deer. Although one shot does not kill them. It takes about 3 or 4 with the starting bow and arrow. Oh, come on. How much have I got now? I've got over 500. And maybe enough to finish up the house start. So let's go and get started on the walls and the roof. I'm not going to go very high. I might go too high, just to give myself headroom. I like feeling like I'm not bumping the ceiling. Come on. And I'm going to put one more, make it a 5 by 5. I think 5 by 5 is a good size to end with anyway. Let's see, I think I want one over here, and maybe one back here. And this wall we'll use for furnaces or something. We'll see. So now we build some walls. I'm going to start over here in this corner. Let's see. Craft and place a campfire. Let's see, let's make some walls. What have I got left? That used almost all 500, didn't it? Dang. So, I'm going to need probably another axe. And I'm going to need some food, so I'm going to need the campfire. So let's build a campfire. That'll get us the next quest done. I'll place it right there. We'll put... So, if you hold the control key and drag, you get one piece. If you hold the shift key and drag, you get half the stack. So that's how you split stacks here. I'm just going to put 6 in there and turn it on. Now I have done that, I need to cook some meat. I have no meat. I didn't get any meat off of that wolf, so I need to go and, oh wait, maybe did I put it in here? I got one piece. I need 5 pieces of meat. So let's go get some meat. because I am almost half out of food. And you can see my iron and stuff has spawned again, but I haven't really, done it all. But I am going to have a quest that's going to cause me to need that stuff pretty soon. And we need some food. We need some food. I don't think I have enough to make a bow, do I? 40 wood. And 20 fiber. And it's almost dark. There's a 20 fiber. Okay. This might not come back, but that's all right. It's going to be dark before I finish chopping this. So let's pull out my torch so I can pick it up. Do I have 40 wood? Yes. So let's go make a bow and arrow. And hope we don't starve to death. Yeah, no, I don't have a roof yet either. Come on, close the door. And there flies over a dragon. See if we can see it. There it goes. So now we look on the map and we see a dragon egg way up here. So there's an egg drop that happened there. So if I can get to that, that will get me a bunch of stuff. Fairly good stuff, actually, really. What do I got in here? I got stuff that's good, but nothing I need to be concerned with. Let's make that bow and arrow. I'm going to make another, actually I'm going to make another, let's see, I need to make some of these. We'll make 10 arrows, which only takes 2 cooks, by the way, which is 10 of each wood and stone. I can do 2 more. It gets me a good amount of arrows. And now I need to make, I'm almost out of wood, I'm almost out of stone. We'll make one of these. And then I can make one of these as well. Why does it say I can't make it? Oh, it takes 10 stone, I only have 5. Okay, we are going to move this up onto there. Stone arrow, where's my bow? I made the bow first. There it is. Put that like that. We're going to take that, and we're going to keep that on for now. And how much for pants? This is pants are 4, which I don't have enough to make. And the gloves are, oh, I can make that. How much are the boots or the shoes? They are 2 and 3, and I'm out of leather, so I can't make those. I'll put those on. We're at 20 arrows. Only 5 stone. Alright. We're going to go to town. That town is roughly to the northeast, and there you can see my thing that says I'm going northeast. So, I must be cautious. I don't want to run off any cliffs. I don't think there are any in between. We also have to watch out for that arena. It's quite a ways, though, to get to town from where I was, so if I come across some stone, I can carve out some stone, and that would be good. Oh, what was that? That was some stone. That got me 3 stone. Well, that got me some iron. Wolves, not good to fight in the dark. There's a deer. Oh, you fucker. Yeah, I wouldn't fight you in the dark, didn't you? Wrong. I didn't like it, but I'll fight you. You little bastard. Ooh. He stood there and let me kill him. 6 meat from that. I should have brought that fire with me. Oh well. Hopefully I turned it off. If not, I just used up all the wood that was in it. Oh my god, I got 8 wood. I can build one. Alright, so we'll craft some meat. And we can stand here in the dark a little bit, or in the circle of firelight. With that, I've already used up most of my club. Build another. And I use my hammer, point at the fire, hold the right mouse button down, and pick up the fire. And then I can put my torch back on. And before I go anywhere, I'm going to actually eat a couple pieces of meat. You can't see what I was doing, but I selected the meat, and when I left click, I will eat a piece of the meat. And you can see on the left side of my toolbar, there's a food meter, and it is filling up because it gives you 10% immediately and 15% over 10 seconds. So I'll go back to this one and keep heading for town, northeast. Hopefully I didn't get off track. So here we are. Oh, we need to be a little bit more going north. What was that? Stuff I need. Yeah, that was awesome. Straight north. There's some bad guys to the northeast. So on the map, where you see that shield, those are bad guys. Well, they're good guys or bad guys or whatever you want to call them, but they will attack players. There's a red mine. We'll go get some firestone. No, not tires. Now see, here's an interesting thing you can do. When I get down there, I'll drop a fire, and then I can just whack on it and pick up the stuff. All the nuggets will glow this red glow as well. But ooh, there's 2 of them here. Let's drop the fireplace. Put some wood in it. Whatever wood I don't use, I get back, so I'm going to go up to 10 just in case it takes me a while to clear these 2. Turn it on and start whacking. And that would be 4. And there went an experience. If you think I'm letting that sit there, you would be wrong. Probably not that big of a deal on this server, because I should be the only one here. But on a even on a cooperative server, it's potential for somebody else to pick it up. And as you can see, the weather is heating up a little bit. We're getting some weirdness. Back to my stats. I'm going to add some health and a strength. And it is broken. And we have daylight, and we are south of town, so let's head for town. Here's some rock. Takes 10. Let's use the stone thing. You dog. Dang. Oh, look at that. I got another one. Awesome. I'm going to look after this and see how long we've been doing this. I don't know. I don't really have a good time sense while I'm in game sometimes. But it'll tell me how long the recording's been going. As soon as I finish, pick things up, and then I'll go take a look. It has been 46 minutes, so when we get to town, that'll probably be pretty close to it. Yeah, I didn't think that would get me another level. We're at the point now where, if you look at the bottom, there's that purple bar. That's our total experience gained, and you can see we need about one full bubble of experience to go up a level. We'll get to town, and we'll find some safety. We shouldn't be too far away. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. So we have time to get to town. And then I'll close down the recording and we'll go on to the next one. I wonder if I should try this. I'm gonna. If I get the experience, I'll log out right here. As you can see, it's a little bit slower chipping off these with the rock thing, but it can be done. Another dragon going overhead. There's the cross that tells us we're right near town. That is the cross in the middle of the arena. Can you drop another egg? Yeah, there's 2 eggs up there. I may stop the recording and then start it again for another one, so the next session will be recorded right after this. And go get those 2 eggs. This is a safe zone, so here I am. There's an inn right over there where you can do some things, and then there's a couple of quests which we'll pick up in a minute. But in the meantime, this is Giroshan saying be excellent to one another and peace out.